What's up, guys? May the force be with you. This is the way. We're talking about Star Wars today. Star Wars Celebration was out yesterday in the UK, and they announced a bunch of great things. And these are my five takeaways, my five biggest takeaways from this. And this is a show where we kind of do that, different themes throughout. And myself or Casey, if he jumps in, try to give our top five things that we really enjoyed about something. So we're going to go with Star Wars today. We're going to talk about Star Wars Celebration. Let's get down to it. My five takeaways. Now, I realize the irony of this, but my number five is not Star Wars. Of course, they did announce that Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is coming out June 30th, and they talked about it a little bit and they showed the trailer. And that's my biggest thing. I really enjoyed this new trailer, gave us a little bit more, showed us where Indy's at and his retirement and kind of how his life is going. And the fact that he gets thrust back into this big mission of sorts, going with his goddaughter to try and find the Dial of Destiny, which can supposedly turn back time, and the Nazis very much want it. So I'm very excited to see where this goes. I love Indiana Jones. Even the fourth one, as crazy, wild, and as bad as many of the parts were, I still enjoyed it because you got to see Indy on the big screen. You got to hear the music, and I really love that fanfare. So I'm very excited for this. It's coming back. Of course, James Mangold is directing. And that actually leads us to our next thing. They announced three movies are going to be coming out, and I'm really excited for this. And one of the big things that they announced through this is we are going to be getting a movie by Dave Filoni, a movie by James Mangold, and a movie by Sharmeen Obaid Chinoy, who is going to be directing my next takeaway for this, and one I'm very excited for. It's going to be a movie where Rey returns, and I'm super excited for it. Daisy Ridley is going to be coming back 15 years after Rise of Skywalker is when this will be set, and she is going to be starting a new Jedi Order as a Jedi Master. So I'm very stoked to see where this goes, how this all plays out, and just where the world can open up to be taking it that far after the whole Skywalker saga. Let's get on to the next one. Ahsoka, they are talking about. She is coming back with her new series. I'm very excited for that one as well. And they announced a couple of things. She will be on the hunt for General Thrawn. He is out there, and he's going to be played by Lars Mickelson. Now, I absolutely love Lars Mickelson. He's a great actor. He can play very creepy and very evil very well. If you ever saw the Sherlock TV show with Benedict Cumberbatch, he played one of the bad guys in the last season. Absolutely did a very terrifying job. And of course, we are getting an older face coming back, but with a new actor, and that's Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who we all know is married to the man Obi-Wan Ewan McGregor himself, is coming into the Star Wars world, and she will be playing Hera in the Ashoka series. So I am super stoked to see how that plays out. I am so excited for that show. I think it's going to be so much fun, and it's going to open up a lot. Now, the next thing that I'm kind of excited about, big takeaways that we saw kind of coming in. They announced a timeline. Kathleen Kennedy came down and announced the timeline that they're going to be talking about with how everything's going to play out. And the thing that I really like about this, and the thing I'm really excited for, is that Star Wars seemed kind of directionless lately. Some would take place before, the Holy Trilogy. Some would take place after. Some would be take place during the prequels and things like that. And it seemed like it was going all over the place with no clear direction, and for us fans to try and figure it out. But now they are putting together a clear, concise timeline of how it's going to work and how everything fits. And going forward, if you're not a fan of the new stuff, but you want to go see the old stuff, or this timeline, you can. But us Star Wars fans will finally have something that's a little more efficient to go and check these stuff out. And the timeline is as follows. They're going to do the Dawn of the Jedi, and then it's going to go through the Old Republic, the High Republic, which I'm very excited for. Then they're going to go to the Fall of the Jedi, which is the prequel area. Then, of course, the Reign of the Empire, which is right after Revenge of the Sith. Then, of course, they're going to be going Age of the Rebellion, which is, we all know, the Rogue One area and the Holy Trilogy. New Republic, which is after Return of the Jedi. Rise of the First Order. And then they're going to go with the New Jedi Order. This opens up a lot of doors and keeps us going. And one of the things I really liked about it was with the Dawn of the Jedi, they are going to explore a movie where you go back to find the first person who wielded the Force, and I cannot wait to see how that plays out, who they get, and what they're going to do with it. So my number one in all of this, as we keep talking, as we're going through, and with Star Wars as it is, I am super stoked for everything that's going to be coming back. And we got Skeleton Crew that's going to be coming out probably later this year with Jude Law, and it's going to explore more of the themes of the youngling Jedi kind of being taken from their homes and being trained as Jedi. And it's going to be very much in the vein of something like Goonies, stuff like that. So I'm really super stoked for that. I think we're going to have a great time with it. And I like the different themes that we're getting in the different movies. So Andor is also coming back. It's not going to be till 2024. So keep an eye out for that. But those are my 5 takeaways. I'm very stoked for everything that they announced. What did you guys think? Let's talk about it. We're talking about it over in the Discord. You can comment here and talk about it anywhere on social media. Let's have some fun. I love Star Wars. I know you guys do too. This is 5 takeaways. I'm Mick Manhattan with the Scene Snobs. We're going to try and do this every day. If we can't do it every day, hopefully you guys will be able to join us and, just see. Let's hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit like on the video because we really appreciate it. It helps us go a long way. Follow for more. Check out the Scene Snobs, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, everybody, take care. Hey guys, thanks for hitting subscribe. Thanks for hitting like. If you want more from the Scene Snobs, go down in the descriptions below where we have tons of content. You can check it out on Patreon, Discord, and more. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Take care.